Hi. So I really wanted to just like sit down and like share some stuff that I have been like thinking about a lot lately. Some of my thoughts on general life. What are my thoughts? Minimalism. Minimalism as a concept and as art. Minimalist stuff is like trendy. It's like so hipster and in to be a minimalist. People just see minimalism as like a design element and don't really think of it as an aspect of art or even like a lifestyle. Society nowadays is so consumer driven. It just works by assuming everyone thinks that they need anything that they don't have. And even though this is absolutely not true, you subconsciously think that you do. My camera equipment brings me joy, not just because I have the newest and trendiest model and I want to upgrade it every year when a new one comes out. No, absolutely not. To me, it's not super important that I dress like really trendy, and I find like dressing minimally to be like visually appealing. I wouldn't say I'm such an extreme minimalist that I will not buy something that I really want or really need just because it's full price or just because it's new. I mean, if there's something that you really need or want, or something that is going to bring you joy, or something that is going to cause you a lot less stress just to get full price while you see it, then like, okay, that's an exception. I don't like limit myself to like only living with like 45 pieces of clothing or whatever the heck. I don't know. I've seen that minimalism documentary. It's a really good documentary. It's on Netflix. But like, although I found it inspiring, I didn't find it inspiring to the point of I want to do it exactly how they're doing that. They bring up a really good point in that documentary where they say that if there's items in your life that bring you joy, it's not just like you're getting joy from purchasing the item, but like actually having and using an item brings you joy, then you shouldn't like prohibit that. I don't know if anybody ever read Aragon when they were a kid, but like it's either the first or the second book, he gets this power, he like unlocks this power like within himself where he can like sense everything, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm describing this right. Like he could like put his energy in like roots into the ground, and then he could just like sense where people were and like where things are. Even though it was really overwhelming to like know all of that stuff, at least knowing it brought him like kind of a like wisdom, if that makes sense. Think about it this way. How many things do you have? Give a number to the amount of possessions you own. Not only do I not know the number, but I don't even know the range of, like I have no idea. Isn't that a little disturbing? I think it's kind of disturbing. Maybe that's a ridiculous thing to even be guessing. How many items are in my drawers over there? Like, holy crap, I can't even guess the number of items in there. And I don't even consider myself to have a lot of clothes. There's so many unnecessary items in my life and it's bringing me stress thinking about it. I don't know, like, I find it really scary anytime that I like, have you ever like opened your closet and you like find a random like shirt and you're like, I didn't know I had this. And I can't remember when I got it or where it's from. There are people who don't have like 5 shirts and they can number all of their possessions and they can hold them all in their hands. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is it would be cool if I could like minimalize all of the stuff that I own down to like a countable number, even if it's a high number. In the documentary that I mentioned, it's like 50 or like 40 items that you own, and I'm like, okay, that's a little bit ridiculous. 10 of those items would be taken up by like jewelry pieces alone that I wear like every day. I'm still a bit of a minimalist. There are certain things I don't want to compromise giving up, like camera equipment, gym membership, and stuff like that obviously is like kind of necessities. I just want to own a lot less things that don't have purpose. Minimalize my life down to a countable number while not compromising the items that actually bring me real joy. In the same way, photography, art, people think that in order to convey a mood or a message with a portrait, it needs to be really intricate. Sometimes simplicity speaks louder than delicate intricacy. Sometimes it's beneficial, but sometimes it's not beneficial. It warrants being aware of and deciding if it's something that you want to use. Is the message already being portrayed exactly how I want it to be portrayed without all of this added extra intricate details? Like, some people assume that you need a model to be making a sad expression in order to convey a sad mood in an image, but there are a lot of other ways to do that. Color, lighting, mood, editing style. Abstract art still conveys mood and meaning and emotion. A lot of like today's artists don't see that as successful. Ancient painters and like historical artists, that's how they did things back then, and it's still just as valid of an art form today. If someone tells you, I'm sad, that's one thing. The mood is going to be even more overwhelming when you have like the scene set for it. Saying I'm sad can be an additive aspect, but it's not, you know, always that compelling.